Hello everyone, we are done with our step number 1 of our research journey, that is problem identification. Now we say, for example, we have identified our problem. In the next step we have to do extensive literature search or literature review. So it has been divided in several parts because it is going to be a lengthy one. So when you are doing your literature review, at first you need to search your paper on Google Scholar. So in this side you will get the relevant articles that already have published on your particular research area or topic. Then some other websites then on which you can actually find more relevant articles like Springer and like ResearchGate, Science Direct, then journals or such publications. So when you will search your papers in those journals, sometimes you will find that some of the papers are not downloadable. That means you have to purchase those papers with with the subscription or maybe paying the price. So at the time what you can do at first, what is ethical, is that you can give an email to the author of the paper to give the full paper to you. Sometimes it happens that author gives you. In the ResearchGate sometimes we receive the request from some other researchers. Sometimes we give the paid research article to them. So it is one way. Another step is that though it is not that much encouraging or that much ethical, if you do not find any paper or cannot download any paper, you can search the paper in Sci-Hub and maybe in Library Genesis. Sometimes you will get the paper here. So the next thing is that find and check the top quality articles. So say for example, for your research paper you will read 30 articles. So I will not suggest you to read 30 articles from any journals. So at first, before reading one article from a particular journal, at first you need to check the quality of that particular journals or quality of the articles. So that's why what you can do is you can check whether the journal is indexed in Web of Science or not. It was previously known as Institute of Scientific Information or ISI. The second thing is that the metrics, that means whether the journal is SCI or SCIE, Science Citation Index or expanded. So these metrics you can identify it from Web of Science website. Another metric that is also good, this is ESCI, Emerging Source Citation Index, and also the Scopus and ABDC. These are also metrics on which you can judge the quality of particular paper. If the journal is indexed in this websites or these metrics are approved for this particular journal, at the time I can say that you can read the articles and your paper will get good chance to be published in Scopus journals. And check the quality metrics of some other metrics are there, like if the journal is peer reviewed journal or not, because there are some predatory journals which will actually take some payment from the researcher and without any peer review they publish the paper. So the quality of the papers are not acceptable. That's why you need to see whether it is peer reviewed or not. Then journal rank in a specific field. Say there are 50 journals in a business field. So what is the ranking of your journal among the 50 journals? So the ranking is also important. The journal impact factor, that means number of citations the paper or the journals actually receive, it is also important. And Simago journal ranking, you can also check your paper here. So now we will do some practical exercise, or we will see how you can actually check your paper, how you can do the literature review. So first of all, what you need to do, you have to go to Google Scholar. So say for example, my topic is influence of service marketing mix on purchase intention. I want to do some literature review, so I want to download some articles, relevant and good articles. So when I search with this topic, you can see the result is on around 4 lakh. So it is not possible for me to read all the papers. So that's why I need to make it more specific. Say you can change the range. Say I want to read the latest article since 2020. So you can see that only 16,000 results actually appeared. So it is now much more relevant because I am only reading the specific, the latest journals. You can also do the custom search here from 2020 to 2022, say you can, if you give 2022, you will see that the result already will also be summarized. So now I am searching anytime, that means all the time. Again, you can sort it by date or sort it by another any other metrics. If you want to make the search more specific, what you need to do, you have to give the inverted comma on the keywords. Say I want to search that the journals or the articles that have discussed service marketing mix specifically, I want to find those papers. So at the time you can see that only it is 3540. It has been reduced. Now I want to reduce it again with the purchase intention. That means the purchase intention should be mentioned specifically. Now you can see the only 679 results have appeared. So this is how you can actually make your research journey much more impactful, because you do not need to read all the papers. Rather, you have to read the papers that much more relevant. And yes, again, you have to read the papers that actually published in good journals. So now how can we check the quality of the journal? So here, if you go here, you can see that the name of the journal will appear, like the name of the journal is Strategic Change. So you can check the quality of this particular journal by going to Web of Science. This particular website, if you search here, you will find the metrics of the journal. So yes, the journal is indexed in Web of Science and the metrics is Emerging Source Citation Index, ESCI. That means it is a good journal, so that I can take this particular paper. Now come to Scopus. You can search here the title of the journal. You have to choose the title, then you have to paste the title of the journal, and you will get the result below. So here you can see that it is also indexed in Scopus and it has got citation, cite score, and the ranking 88th among the 302 journals. If you click the name of the journals, you can find the details of the journal here. So the journal has been indexed in Scopus since 1996 and all other things are presented here. So there's all of the things you can check. And if you want to check the ABDC journal, that means Australian Business Dean Council journal, you can also check whether it is listed in ABDC or not. So ABDC actually indicates the quality of the journal. That means whether it is A star journal or A journal or B journal or C journal. So you can search here and yes, the journal has appeared and it is a C category journal. That means a bit of low in terms of ABDC, but still it is indexed in ABDC. This is a good journal. So there's all other things how you can check the quality of the journals. Now if the article is not downloadable, what we will do? Say you will find some papers that actually not downloadable. At the time, what you need to do, you have to give the email to the author. Say this journal, I am going to this particular website of the journal and I am trying to find the download option, but there is no download option of this particular paper. This paper is not downloadable. So you have to purchase it or you have to give email to the authors, or the alternatively, that is not actually much ethical. This is, you have to copy the DOI, then you have to go to the Library Genesis website here and you have to paste it and you have to select scientific articles, then you have to search. If the article is available, you can download it, or if it is not available, then there is no other option. So yes, the article is available here and there are options how you can download it. You can click here or you can click in Sci-Hub. That means this website, Sci-Hub. Here you can also search your DOI and if you find it, and you can actually download the paper. Yes, it is showing here. That means the full paper now you can download and you can read from this particular site. Yes, it is also downloaded here, but the article was not downloadable in this particular website. So now what you can do, you can also search the relevant papers in this particular website, Springer. If you search like services marketing So you will find the papers that have been indexed in particular in this database. So you can download your paper, and there are book chapters, articles. You can specify the articles only, then update results. You will find the refined results that have been shown here. And you can also search in ResearchGate. Yes, here you can, there are search options, service marketing mix. You can refine your search like research or journals, something like that. Here you will find all the papers. And in sciencedirect.com you can search here. Then in Sage Publications you can also search your paper here. And there was another, that was SciSpace, that I already have shown in the previous video. In SciSpace you can also find the relevant research papers. Thank you.